Postpartum depression is something nobody really prepares you for. It's not just feeling sad, it's a deep loneliness, a heavy weight, even when you are holding the very baby you prayed for. And for me, I had almost no help, just my husband and a nurse who only came to bathe the baby. My mom couldn't come because she had dislocated her leg, so we were on our own. And honestly, I felt like I was drowning. But today, I want to share how I overcame postpartum depression. Because if you're a mom or even a dad supporting your partner, you need to hear this. Now, for anyone who might not know, postpartum depression is a really tough emotional struggle many women go through after childbirth. It's not just feeling sad, it can feel like you are drained, like you are empty, or even drowning in your own thoughts. And that's exactly what I went through as a young mom. Hi everyone, my name is Favor, and I'm a young mom of two. When I gave birth to my baby girl, I thought I was ready for the joy, the sleepless nights, the diapers. But what I didn't see coming for me was postpartum depression. So in this video, I'm going to take you through my journey, the dark days, the small steps I took to heal, how my husband and I managed without much help, and the lessons I want to pass on to other moms and even men out there. So right after birth, everyone congratulates you. But once the dust settles, reality kicks in. My mom couldn't come because she had dislocated her leg and we couldn't get much family support. It was just me, my husband, and a nurse who only came to bathe the baby. I felt completely isolated. Nights especially were the hardest. I would hold my crying baby and I would cry myself. Then I started feeling like I wasn't good enough as a mom. Sometimes I would stare at my baby and I would feel so disconnected. I loved her, no doubt, but the exhaustion made me doubt myself. There were times I thought I was failing her, like I asked myself, am I failing her already? That's the tricky thing about postpartum depression. It makes you to question your worth. If there's one person who stood by me, it was my husband. It was my rock. But let me be real. Even though he tried, he was also figuring things out. Men don't always understand the depth of postpartum depression. It would help with the chores, stay awake with me, encourage me. But there were moments he also looked tired. And I could see the pressure on him. To the men watching this, please know that your support matters more than you think. Even simple words like you are doing great can feel like the light in the darkness. Here is how I started overcoming it. The first step was admitting to myself that I was not okay. At first, I wanted to pretend that I was strong. But one night I broke down completely and I told my husband, I feel like I'm drowning. That honestly changed everything. Secondly, the call that shifted things. Not long after, my sister-in-law, who is a nurse in the US, reached out. Funny enough, I didn't even tell her what I was going through at first. She just saw one of my WhatsApp statuses where I posted something about depression and she immediately sensed that I was not okay. So she called me right away to find out what was going on. At first, I didn't want to open up, but after much encouragement, I finally did. And honestly, that conversation was a turning point for me. She explained to me what she has seen mothers over there do to their babies due to postpartum depression. She told me to focus more on gratitude and she started sending me uplifting words and songs that reminded me that I wasn't alone. Those little messages made a big difference. Thirdly, finding small pockets of rest. Since we didn't have much help, I had to learn to take small breaks. Sometimes it was 20 minutes of sleep while my husband held the baby or just sitting quietly and breathing. Moms, I know it feels impossible, but even tiny rest matters. Fourthly, I started leaning on faith and gratitude. I started taking my sister-in-law's advice very seriously, which is focusing on gratitude. Even when I felt heavy, I would write down one or two things I was thankful for. My baby's smile, my husband's effort, even the nurse showing up. Gratitude didn't erase the pain, but it shifted my focus and gave me strength. Next was talking and not bottling it up. Between my husband and my sister-in-law, I learned that talking about how I felt was one of the best ways to heal. The more I spoke, the lighter I felt. Depression feeds on silence, but once you break that silence, healing begins. So to moms, please don't pressure yourself to be perfect. Your baby doesn't need a perfect mom, just a loving one. It's okay to ask for help, it's okay to rest, it's even okay to cry. To men and husbands, please be patient. Postpartum depression is not about your wife being ungrateful or weak. It's our body and mind adjusting. Your presence, your kindness, and your patience can literally be a lifeline. To family and friends, please check on new moms. Don't just ask about the baby, ask how she's doing. Sometimes one supportive phone call can mean the whole world. Postpartum depression was one of the hardest battles I ever faced. But looking back, I am grateful I didn't go through it alone. My husband's support, my sister-in-law's encouragement, little moments of self-care, prayer, and gratitude carried me through. To any mom out there, you are stronger than you feel right now. To the men and family around her, you are more important in her healing than you realize. And if you are watching this while struggling, please know this, will come out on the other side. Your joy will return, your strength will grow, and one day, like me, you'll be able to look back and say, I overcame. Thank you for listening to my story. If this video helped you, please like the video and share it with another mom or dad who might need encouragement. And if you like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video.